The global average ocean surface temperature hit an all-time high in April of 2023, exceeding all prior records since satellite measurements began in the 1980s. Ocean temperatures reached a global average of 69.98 degrees Fahrenheit or 21.1 degrees centigrade in the early April of 2023. The previous record of 69.9 degrees Fahrenheit or 21.0 degrees centigrade was set in March of 2016. Both records are more than a degree higher than the global average between 1982 and 2011, which runs around 68.72 degrees Fahrenheit or 20.4 degrees centigrade in the early spring, according to data from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. The new record can be attributed to a buildup of heat from climate change and from the end of the recent La Niña weather event that was producing cold surface temperatures in the northeastern Pacific for the past 3 years. This chart shows the sea surface temperature averaged over all the oceans between 60 degrees south latitude and 60 degrees north latitude. The dark black line on the chart shows the average sea surface temperatures so far during 2023, while the orange line shows them for last year, 2022, when La Niña was in effect for the North Pacific. The middle dashed line shows the satellite data average over the years 1982 to 2011, while the other two dashed lines show that average plus 2 standard deviations and minus 2 standard deviations. We can conclude from these data that the sea surface temperature, even with the cooling effect of the recent La Niña event, is much more warmer now than it was before 2011. This has been caused by climate change. You might think that an increase in average sea surface temperature by 1/10 of a degree centigrade is not significant. However, given the immense volume of ocean water that has been warmed by this much, it represents an enormous absorption of thermal energy attributable to climate change. The oceans are the world's greatest carbon sink. So far, the oceans have absorbed about 90% of the excess heat energy released from rising greenhouse gas emissions trapped in the Earth's atmosphere. As the excessive heat and energy warms the ocean, the increasing temperature leads to dangerous effects, including ice melting, sea level rise, marine heat waves, and ocean acidification. These changes are having a lasting impact on marine biodiversity and the lives and livelihoods of coastal communities and beyond, including people living in low-lying coastal areas, including almost 2 billion who live in the half of the world's megacities that are coastal, and in addition, nearly half the world's population depends on fish for protein, and almost 60 million people who work in fisheries and the agriculture sector worldwide are impacted by rising sea surface temperatures. Rising ocean temperatures have contributed to increasing loss of freshwater ice from Greenland and from Antarctica, leading to a more rapid increase in sea level rise in recent years. Rising ocean temperatures also result in more water vapor entering the atmosphere. This contributes to more intense hurricanes and tropical storms, leading to more damage on land from storm surges, erosion, landslides, and flooding. Rising ocean temperatures also contribute to marine heat waves that cause coral bleaching and reef degradation that can affect the ocean food chain. Rising sea surface temperatures also increase the risk of irreversible loss of marine and coastal ecosystems. Widespread changes already have been observed, including damage to coral reefs and mangroves that support ocean life, and migration of species to higher latitudes and altitudes where the water could be cooler. Latest estimates from marine scientists suggest that more than half of the world's marine species may stand on the brink of extinction by the year 2100. The 1.1 degree centigrade increase in global average temperature that we already have experienced because of climate change has caused an estimated 60% of the world's marine ecosystems to have been degraded or to be used unsustainably. A global warming of 1.5 degrees centigrade would threaten to destroy 70 to 90% of coral reefs, and a 2 degrees centigrade increase means a nearly 100% loss, a point of no return for this important part of the marine ecosystem. Clearly, rising ocean temperatures are a major cause for concern. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please post them in the comment section and I will do my best to answer them. If you think this video has been informative, please give it a thumbs up. In addition, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate it greatly if you do. And I'd also appreciate it if you take a little time to watch some of my other climate-related videos. Thanks again for watching.